Alright guys, excuse the way I look. I'm just waking up. Well, I've been up for a minute. I've already had a cup of coffee, but now I'm going to make me some hot tea. Not with that on the end. Some hot tea. I hope this isn't going to be too loud so I can talk. It's pretty loud. Okay, yeah, that turned out to be pretty loud. Thank God it only takes like a minute to boil this water. No, baby. This is my favorite hot tea. It's a Thai iced tea. You can have it hot, or you can put it on ice. Let that seep for a minute. Hey, I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to anybody. She thinks somebody's outside. No, little one. Oh, no. There's nobody out there. Okay, we'll let this seep. Just put that on there, actually. Nope, that's not going to work either. All right. Voila. Okay, so real quick, I had to leave Quartzsite. I was down there for maybe about a week, close to a week, and the reason I'm making this video right here is because I told you guys where I was camped at, and if anybody wanted to come buy some stickers or one of my cookbooks, please buy one of my cookbooks, please, to come by where I was camped at. And I would have the camp books there. The cookbooks, sorry. The camping cookbooks. Wake up, Sarah. And the stickers. But I did not put into consideration that it was still early to go down to Quartzsite. And when I mean it's still early, Quartzsite gets some pretty hot weather. It's in the middle of the desert. It's in southern Arizona. And so, like, during the summertime, they get to, like, 120 degrees sometimes. Well, I thought, that's what you get for thinking, Sarah. I thought the weather would have been a little bit cooler. I mean, not cooler, but I thought it wouldn't have been as hot going down there. And I did, before I arrived in Quartzsite, I was watching the weather constantly, and it didn't look like it was going to be that bad. Well, Quartzsite is the desert. The desert, the weather changes constantly, so you never know what you're going to get. When I got down there, it was in the 80s, and then it got to the 90s. Then it went back to the high 80s. Then it was back in the 90s, and then it just went back and forth. And so I decided I had to leave because I do not do well in the heat at all. My little dog does not do well in the heat. She pants a lot and she just wants to lay there and do nothing. I felt bad because I couldn't let her outside during the day because the sun was just beaming down and stuff. We were trying to make it work where I would sit outside on the shaded part of the bus because there was a little bit of wind, a little bit, and sitting in the shade did help. But I wasn't able to get any work done whatsoever because of the heat. I can't deal with the heat. So me and another friend of mine, she has 2 small dogs. If you guys saw my last live video, then you guys saw the other 2 small dogs, one that looked like her. Her dogs were having a hard time with the heat too, and she was having the hard time with the heat. So me and her decided to leave, and we're going to wait it out for a couple of weeks and hope that the weather will at least the temperature will at least go down. For me, in the heat, the low, very low 80s is my max when it comes to being outdoors in the heat. The low 80s is my max. So I'm going to be watching the temperature like crazy. All my other friends stay down in Quartzsite. I'm going to be constantly asking them how the weather's doing. But for right now, we are set up camp. I think this is about 4 hours away up north, away from Quartzsite. The weather where we are at right now is in the low 70s. And then the lows here are in the 50s. So this is perfect weather for all of us right now. And it's a pretty awesome place. Everywhere I go is awesome. So I just want to let you guys know that I am not in Quartzsite right now. I did have to leave. I will be back though. I am coming back to Quartzsite. It's just I'm waiting on the temperatures to get a little cooler. Everyone, Dulcie, come, Dulcie. She's like, I'm looking at my mama. Looking at my mama. This is Patch. Hi, Patch. Hi, pretty. Hi. And this is Dulcie. This is little one's twin. Hi, Dulcie. You say hi. Oh, that was a good picture right there. Well, not picture, video, but that was good. That's the jealous one over there. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got some action. We got some action. She's kicking it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, there's some action. There's action. Little Dulcie doesn't know what to do. She's like, okay. Look at little one kicking it up. Oh, okay. Dulcie's like, I'm going to let them have it. We'll let them have it. Oh, got to go over here. Look at that. Little one's like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay. Wait. This is our entertainment for the day. Who needs a TV? Who needs a TV? Oh, that's right. Lift that leg. Alrighty. So little Dosey over there is the same exact age as my little baby. The same exact age. Isn't that right? Just so precious. So precious. And then here comes the little one. Little one! Hi, babies. You're so rude. You ignore me. So rude. So, where I'm camped at right now actually is a little special place for me. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, then you guys know I used to have a rock crawling Jeep. My first Jeep that I had, I built it out for rock crawling. And the very first trail, rock crawling trail that I did is this. Right there. I know you guys can't really see, but that's the beginning. So I'm camped right at the beginning. So there's going to be a bunch of Jeeps that are going to come through here on the weekends to do this trail right here. 2 were just here earlier. So a little jealous. But I do have some of my Jeep friends from Vegas, because this trail right here is right on the outside of Vegas, Las Vegas. So I do have a couple of my Jeep friends from Vegas coming out to visit me where I'm camped at. So I might see if they might want to go do the trail. If not, maybe one day I'll take a little hike and do a little hike to some of where the rock crawling stuff is. Because this trail, I believe, is like 8.5 miles long. And I'm not really going to hike 8.5 miles through these mountains where mountain lions are. So, yeah, I came out here to close to Vegas and set up camp in hopes that I can get some people from Vegas that I know to come by, say hi, buy a cookbook, because I really need to get rid of these cookbooks. Plus, this area is cooler, and I love this area. Absolutely love it. But today, I think I'm just going to take the rest of the day, because we just arrived at our site this morning. And I just kind of want to take the rest of the day and just relax, enjoy this nice weather, and just enjoy being here. It's got a nice breeze to go with that 70-degree weather. I'm glad I came out to Lavelle Canyon. Love this place. Ooh, chilly morning. But I will take this over the heat any day. So I do have a temperature monitor and humidity monitor here in the bus, so I can see what the temperature and the humidity is inside of the bus. And this morning I woke up to 45 degrees in the bus. It is a little cold. Right, little one? Yeah. So, yeah. But like I said, this is better to sleep in. I mean, down there in Quartzsite with the heat, there were a couple of nights where I woke up in the middle of the night. I didn't even get underneath this blanket right here. I slept underneath a thin blanket in Quartzsite. But a couple of nights I woke up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. I looked at my temperature monitor and it said one night was like 82 degrees. And that was in the middle of the night inside the bus. And then another one was like 79 degrees. And that's just too warm to even try to sleep in. You know, some people can deal with the heat and they can't deal with the cold. There's a lot of travelers that I see that does videos, and traveling during the summertime is better for them than the winter time. Well, it's just the opposite for me. Now, you guys know that I've talked about my mental illnesses tons of times on my channel. You know, there's a couple of mental illnesses I haven't discussed with you guys because I feel like you guys wouldn't understand. Not all of you, but I feel like some people wouldn't understand. But for me, with the stuff that I go through mentally, there's triggers. And I have to say the heat is a trigger for me with my stress and the frustrations and mood swings. I've noticed that if I'm set up camp and it's really, really hot, which makes me miserable, it triggers my mood swings. So I get really grumpy, I get really down, and I'll get angry because I can't do anything. And then I'm sweating, and I have OCD, so I don't like being dirty, and sweat causes you to be dirty, and you know, I'm limited on taking showers out here and stuff. So, you know, it's just good for me not to be in the heat because it triggers a lot of things for me. So I'd much rather wake up shivering with a great night's sleep than waking up to it hot or warm with a horrible night's sleep. So, yeah. And I have to say also, being in this bus, you know, I've been on the road traveling full time for over 4 years now. In the first 3.5 years, I did it in Jeep Wranglers. Don't know how I did it for so long living in a Jeep. But it was worse in the heat being in the Jeeps than being in this bus. So this bus was definitely a game changer for me, for sure. Well, yesterday I just took the rest of the day and enjoyed the beautiful weather, relaxed, and I had a lazy day, just kind of sitting in my chair outside, enjoying the views, enjoying the sounds, listening to my music. Today, I'll do a little bit more relaxing, but I gotta also get some work done. And I do have a couple of Quartzsite videos coming out because when I was down there in the heat, I did do a little bit of filming. So there will be, I think, probably 2 more videos coming out of Quartzsite. And then some videos of this beautiful area and another place that I'm going to stop at before I get back down to Quartzsite. Brr. Need to turn the heat on. Alright, time to get up. Little one, you want to come say hi? She's like, why'd you wake me up, Mama? Why'd you wake me up? We got to do her medicine in a few minutes. Oh, babies. And start the day. Mama's gonna turn some heat on for you, okay, baby? I turn some heat on. Oh, you're shaking? You're a little shivering? You wanna get under the covers? Let's get under the covers. Come on. Let's get under. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. The heater's gonna come on in a minute. The heat's on. Yay! I know it's so cold. It's so cold. Oh, very cold.